So one of my points is
Yeah, your mic is fucked up. We gotta go to move on to our next guest. Everyone just allow. I do apologize. I do apologize. He had to speak the fuck up. He couldn't. Right. All right. Moving on here. Moving on here. What's up, Jay? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Perfect. Do you think that women should not be leaders, Jay?
I think they should be leaders. But wait, don't kick me off yet.
Kicked, booted, blocked. Moving on. If we're in those guest requests, make sure that we think that they shouldn't. Follow by Rose. Hi, Easy E. Do you think that women shouldn't be leaders?
No, I don't.
Okay. Why so?
Because I fucking hate women, you stupid nigger.
Okay, so this kid, let's just go ahead and see his bio if he has any of his socials. He doesn't. If he didn't slur, I would have just embarrassed him, but unfortunately we gotta kick him. Right? I wish I could have just fucking embarrassed the hell out of him, but that's not allowed on TikTok anymore.
Yo,
Hey, what's up, Mr. Life? How old are you?
I do not believe that women should be leaders.
That wasn't the question that I asked you, but thank you for being straightforward. So why so?
I am 39.
So why should women not be leaders?
Okay, can I ask you the same question? How old are you? Because I don't know you.
Oh, okay, I'm 19 years old. So go ahead and answer my question. Give me your reasons. Why shouldn't women be leaders?
Oh, wow. You're 19. Okay, let me give you the first reason. What do you know about UK and London and about their queen?
A very little amount.
There you go. Okay. How many women leaders do you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, like, the best example of a woman leader that comes to mind is going to be, like, the leader of Germany. However, I don't see how this is going to be, like, relevant to the conversation at hand. Even though we have a disproportionate amount of male leadership in comparison to female leadership, doesn't lead us to the conclusion that, therefore, males are better at leading. Like, if we were to go back in U.S. history to the times of Korean War, there's literally not a single black person in Congress, right? But this didn't mean that white people were better at leading than black people. So what's the argument here?
The argument is if we compare how many male leaders to how many female leaders, we'll never get a fair amount because there's been millions of male leaders and there's very few women leaders.
Yeah, but as I just went over, during the Korean War in the context of the United States, there wasn't a single black senator, a single black representative in the House of Representatives, not a single black judge on the Supreme Court, and there wasn't a black president until like 2008, 2012. So I guess my point here is we saw a massive disproportionate amount of white leadership. Did this mean that white people are better at leading than black people?
Okay, you give me one example. Okay, let me give you another example because you gave me one example. Let me give you one.
I asked you a question. I asked you a question.
Wait. Bo, you're leading the conversation. It's called leading.
Okay, yeah, because I asked you a question. Can you answer it? No? Oh.
What is exactly the question you asked? Because you said so much and then you just said, answer. So what is the exact question you want to hear?
Are white people better at leading than black people? Because there's a disproportionate amount of white leadership in our country and in the world as a whole.
Mr. Dean, I'm going to say it one more time. There's been how many white leaders compared to how many black leaders? Right?
An insane disproportionate amount.
Can I remind you one thing? Back in those days, whoever won used to burn the history of everybody else. So can we actually judge the loser's history? Is there a way to actually
So are you just telling me you
judge
can't
it?
fucking answer my question? I'm going to give you 3 strikes
I
to
just
answer my
did.
question. No.
White people are not better at, I'm going to say, white people are not better at leading the same way women are not better at leading.
So black people are better at leading than white people in the same way men are
I
better
did
at
not
leading
say
than
that.
women?
I just said that white people are not better, and I never said that the black people are better. So why you put words in my mouth?
Because you said it the same way as women are not better at leading, and you particularly
Okay, and did I say men are better? I just said that women are not better.
Okay.
I said women shouldn't be leaders.
Okay, why not?
Okay, there you go.
One second.
Now I get to talk. Wait.
Why would you say that women shouldn't be leaders, even though women are not worse at leading than men? Make that make sense.
I could bring you at least 5 claims. I'm going to bring you the first one. You could Google Bloody Mary. That's just going to be the first instance.
What the fuck does this really shitty
woman leader? I'm going to show you, but you don't want to see it because there's few women that's been leaders. But I'm going to show you how many. Because there's Queen Mary of England, And she had a context known as the Bloody Mary that you don't know nothing about, but you don't want to talk about. Okay,
so-
fine. Let's talk about this somebody not from England.
Hey, man.
Okay,
So I actually,
you want to kick me out. You want to kick me out. I know, because you lose.
No, I don't want to kick
Okay,
you out.
fine,
I just
talk.
want to speak. So I am familiar with Bloody Mary. So she was a queen of England, and she was like very tyrannical and harsh. I think she even killed some of her own family members. She was terrible. But I don't think just because we could point at one example of a bad like woman leader in the context of history means women.
Let's point at 5.
1 second. Just because women are okay. Wait, you want to point out bad fucking leaders? You want to talk about Mao Zedong, who slaughtered 75 million people in China? He was a
but
man
we're talking
leader.
about numbers.
You want to talk about Hitler, who slaughtered 12 million people directly with the H-Cost and 110 million people indirectly by starting World War II? That was a man. Oh shit. Do you want to talk about Stalin with the USSR or Mussolini with Italy? Oh shit. Do you want to talk about any leader in the context of the US that's been a man that you think is shit? You're probably a Trump supporter, therefore you probably think, oh, Biden's old and incompetent, can't lead shit. He's a man. Holy crap. Just because we could point at specific examples throughout the context of history, both men leaders and women leaders that are subpar, pretty shitty, doesn't mean that this speaks for the great amount of other men and the great amount of other women in the context of all societies that could be leaders themselves. And if you're specifically going to make the claim that women shouldn't lead, then you're going to have to give me reason. But this is not a reason. It's a non sequitur. So don't even get me started on your bullshit. Pooks.
I'll let you talk. Are you going to cut me off?
You let me cook.
Oh, okay, now let me talk. How many women have you had? How many kids do you have? Come on, talk about your mama. A white teeth, white privilege, that you got everything. You never had to worry about a bill. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how your people use my people to get what they have. Because guess what? I'm not white. Can I talk?
So first of all,
Are you going to cut me off? Why? Why are you going to cut me off?
Bro, I won't cut you off. Go for it.
Okay, now since you assumed my race, let me tell you, who you think brought the people over here? Who you think brought the people over here?
When did I assume your race? When did I assume your race? What race did I assume you to be? When did I assume your race? When did I assume
A Trump supporter.
Yo, please tell me someone clipped that. No, start screen recording. Start screen recording. Yo, Mr. Live, do you think that being a Trump supporter is a race?
No, but you think that white people are the ones who vote for Trump? Yeah, you think MAGA people are the ones who vote for Trump?
No fucking shot. I can't believe you just said that. You said I assumed your race because I called you a Trump supporter. This can't be fucking real. Is it, bro? I gotta go close my door. I'm laughing my fucking ass off right now. My mom is in the other room texting me to quiet down because I'm laughing my fucking ass off at you. What is this bullshit spewing out of your vocal cords?
Hey, wait. Let me say something. You keep muting me, bro. Hey, I can't say nothing. Let me say something. You keep every time I try to talk. So what's my race?
What? I don't fucking know. You haven't told me. What's your race?
So there's more that you don't know that you do know.
What the fuck? I don't know your race.
I'm going to tell you this to tell you that. There is a reason that your body count is so low. There's a reason you don't have no women. Come on now.
Okay, so first
online,
of all, buddy,
little girls that you act for that are Democrats because you preach women's rights, but you don't really preach women's rights. You just play the little gay dude to try to get on.
Okay, so first of all, don't say the word GAY on the live, it'll get us taken down. So, like, first of all, I don't know what the fuck you're assuming about my body count. I don't know what the fuck you're assuming about my history with women. All right, personally speaking, I've been told that I'm a one fine-ass man, and I find quite a bit of self-confidence in that fact, so don't assume shit that you don't know. But I happen to be in a very loving relationship with my very beautiful, kind, and pleasant girlfriend, so shut the fuck up. But if we want to get, talking about a personal note, do you want me to, like, reach out to your 5 ex-wives, all 5 of them leaving you, probably moving to the Galapagos Islands, pretending to be a bird just because they can't deal with the fucking trauma of the relationship? God damn, bro. What the fuck are we talking about? And also, I just want to point out this is a complete non sequitur to the conversation that we're having about if women can be leaders. Come on, be so fucking for real, okay?
All right, let me talk. I'll let you talk now. You see that? I ain't saying nothing and I haven't disrespected you. Have I disrespected you in any type of way?
Yes, you have disrespected me. Are you kidding me? Yes. But then
Okay,
also, I just want to
fine.
say that, like, you assuming that all the little girls who support me. No, there's full.
What did
fucking
I say
grown
to
wo-
hey,
there-
what did
there's
I
full there's full fucking.
What
grown
did I say
women.
to trigger?
There's women. There's women. There's strong women. There's smart women.
You triggered.
There's emotionally sound women. Everything in which you say is false is true about the people who watch the fucking stream, and they honestly watch this shit to see very shitty misogynistic men, such as yourself, Mars. I appreciate you for this one. Get put in their fucking place, because there comes a time where it needs to occur, and I was gonna be nice to you. I was not going to be upset. I was not going to make it personal. I was going to sit here and have a pleasant conversation with you, but you threw that shit out the window the moment you started insulting me and insulting my viewer base. So I want to make that very fucking straight, okay? Now go ahead and speak. I want to hear absolutely any of this is relevant to the conversation at hand that when we are discussing if women can lead or not lead.
Do you do this every day?
Lorraine, I
Let me ask
appreciate
you
you
that.
for the $5 on PayPal. Thank you so much for the love, Lorraine. Yes, I do. This is my
They want to
full-time
kick me
job.
out. Hey, listen. Why do you do this every day?
Because it's my full-time job. Jake, thank you so much for the $5 on PayPal. I appreciate you for the love, Jake.
The topic was
Is there an issue
Oh,
with
Dean. Hey, Dean. Oh, my baby mama just said that she's seen your live when one of your lives was that you didn't believe in God. Is that true?
that? Yeah.
She just told me this right now. So, okay, hold up. And Mr. Dean, I don't want to be disrespectful. So I'm so sorry for disrespecting you. Do you take my apology, yes or no, bro?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so let's talk about something, okay? So in the Bible, there is a lot of mentions of women leading. That, you know what I'm saying? Do you know any mentions of women leading in the Bible?
Mary Magdalene, first individual to uncover Jesus' empty tomb.
Excuse me, she was not a leader. If she was a leader, then tell me her discipleship.
Oh my God. No, Mary Magdalene was the first individual to find Jesus' empty tomb, then pointed that out to the other disciples and had them follow her back to the tomb.
Excuse me, sir. Let me clarify that. How does that make her a leader?
Oh yeah, she led the disciples to the empty tomb.
No, but you know what I'm...
Yeah, okay, he just got banned. All right, chat, we just got our first flag of the live. We're going to go ahead and continue. He didn't expect that, bro. Yeah, he didn't know I'm read up. We're going to go to move on to our next guest here. Well, we just got 2 flags simultaneously. For everyone watching, our live is probably about to get taken down. So, guys, hit that follow button right now. If we get banned, I'm sorry, y'all. I'll try to be more chill. What's up, Cameron? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Perfect. Do you think that women shouldn't be leaders?
See, I don't have an opinion on this. I just wanted to say that J. Cole sucks.
Hey, yo, shit take, bro. Shit take. Nah, I was about to debate you on that too. Unfortunately, that's not the topic. You lucked out. You fucking lucked out that that's not the topic. We're going to go to move on to our next guest. Guys, if we're in those guest requests, make sure that we specifically think that women shouldn't be leaders. Additionally here, y'all, if you want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio, folks. What's up, Haley? How old are you? All right, Haley's...
40.
40, very nice. Do you think that women should not be leaders?
No. I mean,
Okay.
sorry. Yes, they should be leaders.
Oh, they should be leaders. I'm only looking to talk to people who think that they shouldn't. So at this point, we're going to go and move on to our next guest, Joe. Guys, let's get to double tapping. Let's try to get up to 200K likes. Let's start double tapping on that phone screen. Also, make sure that we're sharing out this live with a couple friends here. What's up, Joe? How old are you?
18.
Nice. Would you say that women should not be leaders?
I don't think they should be leaders because I feel like that men should be the leaders and women should
Yeah, why so?
live as like, yeah.
Okay, for what reasons?
Because men are way better leaders than women.
Can you give an argument for that? Like, what's the reasoning here?
Like, from my perspective of what I see.
Yeah, I
from
don't
if
think that
see-
men are better leaders than women. Like, what's the argument
Like-
for the claim that they are?
I'm saying like a man will take like from a man's perspective, like better than a man's leader than a woman.
Oh my God, Joe. Wow. Wow, Joe. This is profound. You've really changed my mind. Get the fuck out of here, Joe. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest. Let's go and see what Anthony has to say. Guys, listen, if we're coming up here, we got to have the arguments on lock, okay? We got to have the arguments on lock, all right? All right, Anthony's not loading in. We're going to go to move on. No fucking shot. Someone actually just commented, Dean got cooked. Don't make me get another flag for hate speech. What's up, Max? How old are you?
So no, never mind. I'm not an old.
We're going to go to move on to our next guest, y'all. If we are in those guest requests, make sure that we do specifically think that women shouldn't be leaders. Bro, listen. Dean is cooking. Love you, Justin Wood. Hell yeah. What's up, Brody? How old are you?
I'm 16.
Get the fuck out of here, you fetus. You still live under your mommy's roof and she still puts food on your table every night. What are you talking about? Moving on. Hello, Ethan. How old are you?
I don't think that matters, but
Well, it does. How old
my
are you?
age, I'm above 18, so yeah.
What year were you
But
born in?
2000. Anyway, so you're
how old are
debating.
you?
So you,
If you were born in
what?
2000, how old are you?
Do the math. It's 2024.
Dude, all right, he's a fetus. He's a fetus. We're gonna go to move on to our next guest, Seth. Guys, make sure that we're double tapping on that phone screen. I'm also gonna run a quick poll in the chat real quick. Let me know how you're feeling about the debate so far. What's up, Seth? How old are you?
33.
Perfect. Do you think that women should not be leaders?
Yeah, and my reasoning is because if say a woman's a leader of a country, right, and her policies get us into a war, well, she's not the one that would be fighting, right? Or would never be fighting. Usually women aren't the ones to fight. So if they can't back up their claims with, violence, really, then they shouldn't be able to rule over men, to have to send the men into those situations.
Hey, man, are you voting for Trump in November?
I'm not voting at all.
Okay, embarrassing. Well, regardless of that, if you did support Trump and he was president and he started a war, do you think that he'd be on the front lines?
No, I don't think so. But at his, the equivalency, if he was 18, he would be eligible for the draft, and women aren't. So if their policies send young men off to die, I don't agree with that.
Okay, well, I mean, first of all, I don't think that the draft should exist. I think it should be abolished. Then if we were to say that the draft should exist, then I think that this should be inclusive of both men and women that would meet particular, physical criteria. But then additionally here, Seth, regardless of who, the leader or president is, it doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman. And if they start a war, they're not going to be on the front lines. So I don't see how this would grant any reason why women shouldn't be leaders, because if a man's a president and he starts a war, he's not going to be on the front lines either. Also, can you mute the fetus? Seth, you gotta click on your profile picture to unmute your mic. Yeah, Seth, click on your little profile picture down there. Click the icon on the mic. Unmute yourself. All right, Seth's not figuring that shit out. We're going to go ahead and move on. If you're one of the 2.8 thousand people watching and you do want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio. I get 100% of the proceeds over those platforms. You also get a notification at the top of my phone screen with your name, a message. If you want to write it out, I'll answer it on live. But what's up, Sam? How old are you?
24.
Sweet. Do you think that women should not be leaders?
No, absolutely not. It is a pointless. That's so pointless. Women should not. Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, why so?
You want to go?
No, I asked you why.
Okay, so as you want to was saying about wars, right? Ukraine, for instance, right? You have all them people fighting, and all those men, all the women are leaving easily. Like, you can even go look.
Bro, you're 15. Get the fuck out of the live. Y'all, if we're in those guest requests, what the fuck are we doing as a fetus? Listen, you gotta be at least 18 to come up here, but then just additionally speaking, bro, you are led by your mother. She folds your laundry. She puts them away. She puts food on your table. Shut up. That is so disrespectful. What's up, Ned? How old are you?
25. How about you?
19. Do you think that women shouldn't be leaders?
No.
Okay, why not?
No. Because factually, women are going to use more emotion-based decision-making skills, while men are going to use more factual-based decision-making skills to make major decisions, such as the war in Ukraine and sending everybody to war like that as well. But that's not what I was going to bring up either.
Yeah, can you give me any evidence for your claim that men are more logically driven while women are more emotionally driven?
You have a mother and a father, right?
I do.
Yeah. Okay. So when you were growing up, who is going to be using more of the coddling, nurturing way of raising you, while your father is going to be typically doing more of the disciplining, making the decisions, and also typically, maybe more back in the day, the women stayed back at home while the men would go and work and provide, and they are going to be making more rational decisions.
Okay, well, to start off here, I was raised by my father. My mother was not in the picture. But then additionally
So was I.
What you're describing right now is called traditionalism, a system where women stay at home and provide for the children and men go out and work the jobs. So, see, here's my thing. This system was not set up.
It worked pretty good back when they did that, is what I would say.
Let me speak. This system was not set up So individuals, abilities were highlighted, right? The system was purely set up because it's what the man wanted. Okay, the man set up the system with a lack of good reason. I think the claim that women are more emotional or less logical than men is exponentially false. Because if this was true, then how come we see men more prone to incredibly emotional driven decision making? We see men commit 95% of violent crimes, emotional as fuck. We see men 4 times more prone to self-unaliving, emotional as fuck. We see men more prone to substance abuse as an unhealthy coping mechanism to deal with their unprocessed emotions, emotional as fuck. More prone to drunk driving, emotional as fuck. More prone to reckless driving, emotional as fuck. More prone to gambling, irrational as fuck. You know what women are more prone to? Scoring higher on IQ tests, logical as fuck. Scoring higher on EQ tests, emotional
What's
as
your
fuck in
IQ?
a fucking
What is
good
your
way.
IQ?
One
What is
second.
your IQ?
I'm almost done, buddy. Get fucking butt on mute. And then we also see that women outperform men in the context of academics at all levels, elementary through masters. They get more degrees and better grades along the way. So your claim is exponentially false.
Okay, what is your IQ?
Yeah, 138.
Oh, damn, that's better than mine. I got a 132. Yeah, you took the mic on that for a long time. I don't even really remember what we were talking about, so I guess there's not going to change your mind. I don't really care either that much. I just wanted to really, I don't want to really argue with your ass because you're kind of, are you a feminist actually?
I am. So do you not have a response to my particular objections?
Which one? You said about 50 of them.
Yeah, I know. You said that men are like more logically driven while women are more emotionally driven. Just like to disprove this real quick, men are more prone to suicide, substance abuse, and violent crimes, while women are more prone to just scoring higher on logic-based tests such as IQ tests and performing better in school.
I've never heard that in my life, but I guess you got it right. I don't know. I didn't do my research on that, so have fun.
Yeah,
with
do you
it.
have a response or another argument, or are you just going to leave?
I was going to get out of here. I just came
Sounds
across
good,
you.
Ned. Sounds
Peace
good,
out.
Ned. Sounds good. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest at this point, chat. Everyone just allow us a second. Let's go ahead and see what our next guest, Amar, has to say. All right, here we go. What's up, Amar? How old are you?
18.
Yeah, what year were you born in?
06.
Okay, you're obviously a fittest. We're going to go ahead and move on. All right, let's go ahead and see what our next guest, Joel, has to say. By the way, guys, we're going to go ahead and do a quick poll in the chat. Make sure to respond to it. We just want to boost those views a little bit. Also, double tap on that phone screen and share the live. What's up, Joel? How old are you?
36.
Nice. Do you think that women should not be leaders? All right, Joel, you're leaving right now. For 10 minutes, but we're back now. So for everyone tuning back into the live, I appreciate y'all for being here. What's up, Fleur, Peak, Ash, Marshall, JFD, Zoe, Lil Sexy, Kellen, Ollie? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome into the stream. What's up, Rosina and Sweets and Gollum and Ronnie, JFD, Me Like? What's up, Jay Louder and Claire and Hosea and Sophie and Haiti and Malik and M and Claire? Welcome back in. So for everyone tuning in, make sure that we're double tapping on that phone screen and sharing out that live and commenting. All those things will really help get our live on the For You page. And if you are watching and you think being a lesbian is wrong, make sure to hop in those guest requests. We're going to let up the first guest as they come, but just keep in mind, guys, if we are in those guest requests, make sure we disagree. Rachel, it's so good to see you. Thank you for the roses. New topic, hell yeah, we're running something new. So just, I guess I'll give my position while we're waiting on our first guest request to roll in. So I certainly don't think that being a lesbian is wrong, but I'll even take it one step further and say that there's no articulatable reason why it could be wrong. Like with a lot of topics that I debate, like someone could try to conceive of a reason why they could disagree, but on this one, the only reason is prejudice. And that's the truth. And I'll hopefully be showing this to everyone watching today. But yeah, I guess we're going to go ahead and but if you disagree with me, hop in those guest requests, guys. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
No.
Okay,
No.
goodbye. All right, make sure if we are in those guest requests, make sure that we do think it's wrong. Let's go and move on to our next guest, Eva here, y'all. Everyone just give us a minute. If you're not tapping, you're napping. Katie, I'm going to steal that from you. 110%, that's mine now. What's up, Eva? How old are you?
15.
All right, you got to be at least 18 to be in TikTok Live. All right, guys, if we're in those guest requests, make sure that we are an adult. We're going to go to move on to our last guest request for right now. What's up? How old are you?
18.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes, very wrong.
Okay, why so?
Because in the Bible it says anything other than a man and woman is an abomination of God.
Okay, where?
and therefore makes it a sin.
So where in the Bible does it say that?
You could literally search up the verse where it says. You could literally go on Google and search up what verse that, because me, I don't know the exact verse. Like I completely forgot the exact verse, but I know there's a verse in that Bible that says anything but a man and a woman is an abomination of God.
Okay, so first of all, it just doesn't say that. That's why I asked you for the verse. But like, even in assuming that it did, I don't understand why we'd grant the Bible the moral authority to be able to make like objective claims on what's good and bad. Like, I think the only way that that could be the case is if the Christian God were to exist. Can you give like any supporting reason as to demonstrate that the Christian God exists?
Have you read the Bible?
I have.
So if you'd read the Bible and you fully understood it, then you would know that the God, Jesus Christ, exists.
So I think the Bible says Jesus Christ is God, but I'm asking you for any evidence for that claim.
The Bible.
So the Bible okay, is the Quran evidence for Islam being true? So when the Quran says that Prophet Muhammad had a spiritual encounter with the angel Gabriel that led him to the revelation that Jesus was not God. Shut up, bro. Let me finish.
Islam has been proved to be wrong, though. Islam has been proved to be wrong. Many times.
Can I finish, man?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so you're saying that the Bible proves that the Christian God exists. Does the Quran prove that the Islamic God exists?
Does it prove? I mean, I haven't read the Quran, so I don't know. I haven't read the Quran.
Okay, so you don't know if the Islamic God exists or not because you haven't read the Quran. Okay,
No,
I guess the point that I'm getting at here. I guess the point that I'm getting at here is you're saying because the Bible says that Jesus is God, this means that Jesus is God. But what I'm saying is no. Anyone could take some paper and write whatever the fuck they want to on it. Right now, I could pick up some paper and a pen and write down that I'm God. But that doesn't make me God, okay? So if you're going to make the claim that Jesus is God, you can't just reference, one second. You can't just reference the Bible. Because my next question is, well, how do you know that the Bible's accurate?
Well, I can ask you the same thing too. How do you know that George? How would you know? Wait, okay, cool question. Do you believe that George Washington like existed back then? Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Okay, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know that?
Because of historical and archaeological evidence.
Okay, I can say same thing with the Bible. The Bible has been written throughout history.
Okay, so we do have historical and archaeological evidence for the existence of a man named Jesus Christ, a Galilean Jew. However, we don't have historical or archaeological evidence for any of the divine claims, such as the idea that he resurrected from the dead, did a single miracle, or was the Son of God. So I'm asking you for evidence for those claims.
It's in the Bible, like I said.
Once again, just because the Bible says something doesn't mean it's true. So how do you know when the Bible makes these claims, such as the idea that Jesus is God, how do you know that's accurate?
Because it's the Bible. The Bible is true. The Bible is God's word.
Okay, so I just want to make sure. So the Bible is God's word, and we know it's God's word because it's the Bible?
And because it says, yes.
Okay.
You haven't read the Bible.
So if I write down on a piece of paper that I'm God, and I say that Dean's piece of paper is God's word, and we know it's God's word because it's Dean's piece of paper, would this be a convincing argument?
But we know that you're not God, though. We know that Dean is not God.
So you're saying that it's not a convincing argument. So I'm just going to say the same thing in the context of Christianity. Listen, I don't think this is that hard of a concept to conceptually understand. If you are making the claim that the Bible is accurate, you have to have good reason for it to be accurate. You can't just say it is because I want it to be, or it is because I say so, or it is because it says so.
Bro,
you hear me loud and clear, brother. Rachel, I appreciate you for the $10 on PayPal. W Rachel in the chat for the $10.
I physically cannot. There's nothing like I said I could convince you and change your heart.
No, listen here, brother. You're not even giving an argument point blank period. You're not even giving an argument point blank period. Let me run this by you. If a Muslim walked up to you tomorrow and said that the Quran is accurate and true in its prescription of Muhammad being a prophet, having spiritual experiences leading him to the revelation that Jesus is not God, and you ask for any reason to believe that, and they say because the Quran says so, would this be a convincing argument?
Like I said, the Quran has been, there's many false claims of the Quran. There's many, like, the Quran has been false. You could literally...
So if there's false claims, If there's false claims in any religious text, we could automatically rule it out as being false. We could automatically rule out the Bible as being false then, because the Bible claims that the first two humans were on Earth 6,000 years ago, and we know that is false because we have historical evidence of humans being alive 45,000 years ago.
Okay, tell me the evidence. Of
The
humans
evidence for
being-
what specifically?
No, tell me the evidence of humans being here 45 whatever years ago. You said
Yeah, we have like
45,000.
artifacts. We have like artifacts.
And
we
and having
created artifacts.
Hold on. All right, go ahead. Tell me what are the artifacts?
I mean, we could look at like tools. We could look at masks. We could look at toys.
Tools and masks. That's the proof of us being here 45,000 years ago. That's your evidence.
Yeah.
How is that like what? How is the evidence?
All right, wait, you're asking me how like fancy masks, tools, bones, toys, child's toys, and like wheels are you're asking me how is that evidence for the existence of humans 45,000 years ago? You fucking joking?
I said, how would you know it's 45,000 years ago though?
With the use of like carbon dating or like similar dating techniques.
How do you know carbon dating is correct and is right?
How do we know that it's correct? Because we can measure the half-life of like particular radioactive elements, and we could like mathematically deduce like what their half-life would be. So like when we measure like the radioactivity of any particular like element as being emitted like from like particular like artifacts, we could like scientifically gauge how old it is, and this is how we'd be able to tell how old these artifacts would be. Then also, the Bible also claims that the earth itself was created 6,000 years ago, and we know that is false, not only through the use of carbon dating, but sedimentary rock, layering, etc. Brother, I'm so sorry, but how many...
Can you tell me what verse said? Wait,
I know, how many continents are there?
Wait, can you tell me what verse said that the earth was that God said the earth was created 6,000 years ago? Can you tell me?
Yeah, so it lays out the genealogy between Adam and Noah, then from Noah to Jesus, and it also adds like the lifespans of these individuals, and this would add up to 4,000 years. This is something that like Christian historians and theologians agree upon. So then you just add 2,000 years on top of that because Jesus was here 2,000 years ago, and this is what would get you to the conclusion that they're 6,000 years old.
Wait, I wasn't listening. Can you say that one more time?
No, fuck you.
Exactly.
Bro, like, come on. Like, I'm so sorry. Chat, like, be so for real. Be so fucking for real, guys. 8. Dude, I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. He was, like, not that smart. He was really not that smart at all. We're going to move on to our next guest at this point. If we are in this guest request, specifically make sure that we do think it is wrong to be a lesbian. Let's go and get our next guest up in here. What's up, the dealer? How old are you?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, hi, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21, nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir?
Actually, I actually do, but there's one thing I like to say is that I don't hate them.
Yeah, I cut the disclaimers, cut the crap. I don't give a shit. Why do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Alright, so I view it as being wrong for one simple reason is because whenever I hear arguments saying why you should be gay, you should be
One second.
lesbian.
Okay, I gotta drop you, bro. Feel free to hop back in the guest request. For everyone in the guest request, you can't say the word GAY. TikTok just spans it. We just can't say it. What's up? How old are you? She don't. Hello? All right, they're not here. We're going to move on to our next guest. Let's go to see what Nate has to say here, y'all. Make sure if we are coming up in the live that the only word that we're using to reference the community is the word lesbian. What's up, Nate? How old are you?
I am 19.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes, I do.
Okay, why so?
Well, because if you're asking the question if something's right or wrong, you're probably looking into morals. And if
Yes, I'm asking you if being a lesbian is morally wrong, Nate. That's what I'm doing.
Yes, I understand that. But so if you're looking into morals, then I think that you're morally obligated to not be lesbian, have children, and make the world a better place. Because there's so many horrendous mothers out there. If you yourself are a good person and you're looking into moral obligation, you should probably make some better people in the world.
Okay, so point number 1, lesbians can have children. Point number 2, do you think it would be wrong for me to marry a woman that's infertile?
No, not at all.
But we wouldn't be able to have children.
Well, not every woman is infertile.
Okay, not every woman is a lesbian.
Right. Your point being?
My point being that if you're going to say it's wrong for two lesbians to be together because they can't reproduce through intercourse, well, then it should also be wrong for me to be with an infertile woman because we can't reproduce through intercourse either. But you said it wasn't wrong.
Well, see, that's not her choice to be infertile. lesbian is a choice.
Okay, so you think that sexual orientations are a choice? This is just indicative of you being bisexual or gay yourself, because I, as a straight man, for one, know that I could never choose to be attracted to another man.
I agree with that, but
so then why would you say it's a choice?
Because I could choose to not partake in homosexual activity.
Okay, yeah, but can you choose to be attracted to men?
I mean, no.
Okay, so lesbians cannot choose to stop being attracted to women, and regardless if they partake or don't partake in same-gendered intercourse with another woman, they're not going to reproduce, so I don't see how this is relevant. Not to mention that it definitely is a choice for me as a fertile male to marry an infertile female, however, you still didn't say it's wrong.
No, I don't believe that is wrong, because if you're in love with someone, that's great. But if you're going to be a great person and you're just going to say, yeah, I don't want to raise children to make the world a better place, I think that's a little bit self-entitled.
Dude, okay, first of all, like I've already detailed how this isn't an automatic assumption that you can make with lesbians, but this is definitely true about me marrying an infertile woman. If I marry an infertile woman, we can't have kids. It's point blank, period.
Well, you shouldn't marry someone just for having kids.
Okay, so you can marry someone because you love them. This is what lesbians do. Congratulations, Nate.
Right, but see, you're not forced, you're not like automatically just, you don't have to be lesbian. You can choose.
You can't choose your sexual orientation. You already told me that you can't choose to be attracted to other men. Then even if it was a choice, I don't see how this is relevant, because as I've already detailed, it is a choice for me to marry a woman that's infertile. I could choose to marry a woman that's fertile, but instead I'm choosing to marry a woman that I can't reproduce with, and you still don't think it's wrong. So even if being a lesbian was indeed a choice, all right, you'd still have no good reason to consider it to be wrong, because you don't think it's wrong for me to choose to marry a woman that's infertile. Get fucking, dude, I don't know, like, do you get logic? Do you get reason?
Is it really not selfish to pick your own sexual orientation over, like, the better of the world? Is that not selfish?
Well, apparently, why is it not selfish for me to pick to be with an infertile woman instead of a fertile woman?
Well, because you know what? That's very unfortunate she's infertile. She probably needs a lot of love, and you're making the world a better place by doing that.
Okay, so then why can't you say that two lesbians
Can you answer my question? Is that not selfish?
No, it's
have
not
your own
selfish.
sexual orientation come before the better of the world. Is that not selfish?
No. Why would? Okay, then once again,
No?
I'm going to ask you for the very specific distinction
you get
here.
horny, and that's more important than the world now?
Okay, Nate, if it was true that marrying someone without the ability to reproduce...
Switch the subject. How is getting horny more important than the rest of the world?
So, first of all, Nate, I'm not changing the topic of discussion. And second of all, being a lesbian doesn't just mean you're fucking horny. Like, one of the big stigmatizations and stereotypes that people associate when members of the LGBT... Shut the fuck up, Nate. Be quiet. One of the many stereotypes that people associate with like members of the LGBTQ+ community is that it's all about sex. It's all about being horny. Bro, you're just fucking delusional. No, these are two people that are in love. And if you say that it's anything different, you're just fucking lost, bud. But then also, I don't understand how you can't see past your own two fucking 2 feet. You're too damn ignorant to understand my argument here, and it is very dissettling. So I'm just going to go and expose you to the 1,000 people watching for being a loony, ignorant, irrational homophobe. You said it's wrong for two women to marry one another because they can't reproduce. The same thing is said about me marrying an infertile woman, but you don't think it's wrong. You say that I'm doing something good by marrying an infertile woman because there's more to marriage than just having children. But then when we're talking about two women marrying one another, all of a sudden there isn't anything more to marriage apart from their horniness and then putting that over the rest of society. Well, if that was true, wouldn't my horniness, my sexual lust and desire towards the woman that's infertile be an instance of me being infertile and putting that in front of the rest of society? According to you, fucking no. Fuck no. The only difference between these two scenarios is the sexual orientations of the actor. If it's between a man and a woman, there's nothing wrong with it. If it's between a man and a woman, it is all love. If it's between a man and a woman, we're doing something good. If it's between a man and a woman, it's all about love, and the purpose of a marriage is not just mere reproduction. But if it's between a woman and a woman, they're being selfish. If it's between a woman and a woman, they're putting their horniness in front of the society as a whole. If it's between a woman and a woman, they're making a bad choice. Make it make fucking sense, Nate. Give me the relevant distinction that makes it wrong for two women to marry one another, because if they do, they can't reproduce. But what makes it not wrong for a man to marry an infertile woman, because if they do, regardless of the fact that they can't reproduce.
So, even if it's not your sexual gratification that's causing it, then
Nate,
it's,
what did I ask you? I asked you for the relevant
you
distinction.
putting your feelings in front
I
of
asked
her.
you for the relevant distinction, and I want you to provide it to me. What is the relevant distinction between two women marrying one another and it being wrong because they can't reproduce, and a man marrying an infertile woman and it not being wrong regardless of the fact they can't reproduce?
Dude, why do you have to steer this in your direction? Why are you ignoring my question? You had muted me and then went on a whole rant.
Listen to that, Chad. He can't answer the question. Why can't you answer the question, Nate?
Dude, the answer to the question is because it's not her choice. She could not choose to be fertile if she wanted to. But you could choose to have a baby if you wanted to.
Is it wrong for the man to marry her because it is his choice?
Why would it be? No.
Because it's his choice, apparently, according to your logic.
Okay, but that's not relevant here. We're talking about the girl. The man...
Wait, Nate, 1 second. I literally asked you what the keyword relevant distinction is, and you said it's because it's not her choice. So, like, if it is a choice or not, it's literally so relevant that it was your response to my question, what is the relevant difference? So it should be wrong for the man to marry the woman that's infertile because he is making an active choice.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing that you're giving someone love that can't have children.
Okay. Hey, so if two women come together, do they choose to not be able to reproduce with one another?
Dude, I think we both know the answer to this. Why are you
The answer's
asking
no.
questions we know the answer to?
It's not the lesbians' choices either. So it shouldn't be wrong then, right? The infertile woman cannot choose to be able to reproduce with the people that she's sexually aroused by, just like a lesbian cannot choose to reproduce with the people that they're sexually aroused by. Yeah, Nate just left. All right, guys, we got a flag on the live, bro. Guys, TikTok has some shit against me. Our live gets taken down and flagged every fucking day. We're going to go ahead and restart the live. I'll be right back. What is up, Sin? What is up, Cherries? What is up, M? What is up, G? Welcome back into the live, y'all. We just had to do a little quick restart on the stream because our numbers were struggling. It looks like our live was not sending out, but welcome back up in, everyone. Guys, please help me out by double tapping and sharing out that live. I don't know what the fuck is going on today. I'm so mad at TikTok. They're taking us down every single day. It is so demotivating. I literally just fucking hate it so much. Like, it is so fucking shitty, guys. It is so fucking shitty, y'all. But anyways, y'all, for everyone coming up in here, I appreciate you for being here. If you're watching the stream and you do think that being a lesbian is wrong, make sure to hop in those guest requests. We're going to try to get some more debates going. Dean, I'm back. TikTok is so annoying. That's exactly what I'm saying. TikTok is so fucking annoying. Like, they are shadow banning me. They're limiting me so hard. I could rant about this all day. But anyways, we're just going to go and hop right. Those guest requests, make sure that we do think being a lesbian is wrong, folks. What's up, Brooke? How old are you?
24.
Awesome. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Awesome. I should also preface here to refer to like the community, only use the word lesbian because any other word will get you banned. But go ahead. Why do you think it's wrong?
Can't reproduce.
So lesbians can reproduce through IVF and surrogacy, Pooks. You're fucking wrong. How does that feel?
Relax. I'm not insulting.
No, I'm not insulting either. I mean, I'm saying that you're fucking wrong and me asking you how it feels is the same as me saying that the sky's blue and the sun is hot.
Being a bit rude.
Okay, are you here to tone, please, or are you here to debate, big boy?
Debate.
Okay, so you said lesbians can't reproduce. I said lesbians can reproduce.
Explain how.
I did. IVF and surrogacy, in vitro fertilization and surrogacy. We also see throughout the context of history that lesbians have reproduced, by having their sexual orientation somehow like sheltered or obscured by the heteronormative society that we live in and sleeping with men. Additionally, bi individuals can reproduce by sleeping with the opposite sex or gender. Then, more generally speaking, any lesbian can reproduce through IVF and surrogacy.
This is a new term for me. I never heard about it. Could you explain what it is?
So it's the artificial insemination of an egg with a sperm, which is then implanted into a woman's uterus.
Okay, so they're gonna grab somebody's sperm and they use it to get pregnant?
Yep.
Is that what it is? Okay. But that is not them as the woman. They're using basically the man's sperm to reproduce.
I'm so sorry. Every woman needs a man's sperm to reproduce.
Yes, which is why I said that being a lesbian doesn't make sense.
Okay, how does this make being a lesbian wrong? I'm not getting the argument. So you're saying being a lesbian is wrong because lesbians can't reproduce. I then detailed to you exactly how lesbians can reproduce, and then your response to this, well, is you need sperm to reproduce. Yeah, but guess what? Reproduction, surprisingly, does not concern sexual orientation. You could reproduce if you're straight, you could reproduce if you're gay, you could reproduce if you're lesbian. None of this is concerned. What I think you mean to say here is that if you're a lesbian, you can't reproduce by engaging in intercourse with a lesbian partner. Is that what you mean to say?
I meant to say that being a lesbian is wrong because it's only about lust.
Oh, yeah. So that's false. So lesbians can and are in love, just like straight people.
Right, but the question is, why is being lesbian wrong? Because I believe men and women should be together, not the opposite.
Yeah, well, so why particularly should women not be with other women?
Because they themselves, if same genders cannot reproduce, so it doesn't make sense.
Do you think it's wrong for me to get a BJ for my girlfriend?
Yes.
You don't like BJs, bro?
I do.
Oh, so are you like a little dirty, you know, doing something that you know is wrong type shit?
No.
Wow. Okay, so you don't think that a BJ is wrong?
I do.
Oh, so you are a little dirty, engaging in, you know, the devil's tea, right? You're dancing with the devil. You're dancing with the devil.
Are you asking me a question? I don't get it.
Yeah, man, I'm asking you a question. Do you dance with the devil?
No.
But you said that you like BJs, but BJs are wrong.
Yes.
Evan, thank you for the $6.66 on Venmo. So you're dancing with the devil. You're tangoing with Satan, right? You're indulging
I don't want to
in that bad. Here's my bigger question: Why is it wrong? Why is it wrong to engage in intercourse that does not lead to reproduction?
I don't really see Satan, so I can't really dance with him.
Okay, maybe why is it wrong to engage in intercourse that doesn't lead to reproduction? What's the fucking issue with that?
Relax.
You relax and answer my question.
Why is it wrong? Because same genders cannot reproduce, so it doesn't make sense.
Bro, no, this is literally not the question that I asked you. You said even a BJ between two members of opposite sexes is wrong, right? So why is engaging in sexual activity that doesn't lead to reproduction wrong?
Because they cannot procreate.
I know, but why is engaging in intercourse that doesn't lead to procreation wrong?
I told you, because it doesn't procreate, it doesn't lead to anywhere, it's wrong.
For what reason? VT, I appreciate you for the subscription. Thank you so much for the love. Let's get a WVT in the comment section. No, I'm asking you, I don't think that like the lack of procreation specifies intercourse as immoral. I'm asking you for an argument. I think it's perfectly fine to engage in sex that doesn't lead to reproduction. It can be used as for pair bonding, an expression of love, or just merely pleasure. I don't think that there's anything wrong with this type of pleasure. It doesn't harm, heart, or interfere with anyone. It only promotes a longer life. It only promotes happiness. It only promotes love. It only promotes pleasure. What's the issue here?
Sure.
Can you answer?
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. You literally just said the word sure. That was not an answer.
You asked me why is the reason of the...
Guys, we're just going to go ahead and move on to our next guest. If we are in those guest requests, make sure that we do think being a lesbian is wrong. Z Johnson, thank you so much for the $2 on Venmo. And VT, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, VT. Also, for everyone watching the live, me and Parker are going to be going to Las Vegas to go to a Trump rally. Isn't that exciting? Yo, if you want to help us out with the travel expenses, because it is going to be quite expensive, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in the bio. But we're going to have to leak more details soon. It's going to be awesome. Y'all. What's up, Unholy? How old are you?
I'm 23.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Okay, why so?
Because they're homophobic.
VT, I appreciate you for the 10 gifted subs. Let's go. Thank you so much for the love. Let's get a WVT. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs, brother. Okay, so lesbians are not homophobic. Do you mean homosexual?
No. They're trying to stop our love, Dane. I'm in love with you, man.
Literally not a single word they said made sense, so we're just going to move on to Lamaya. Make sure if we're in those guest requests that we think it's wrong to be lesbian. What's up, Lamaya? How old are you? VT, thank you so much for the gifted subs. WVT all day, every day, baby. What's up? How old are you?
I said 22.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yeah, they need to know what a penis feels like. And are you gonna pound Parker when y'all go out?
Okay, so point number 1, why do lesbians need to know what a penis feels like? Point number 2, no.
You gonna pound him?
No.
Y'all going to Pound Town?
Are you like a fanfic Wattpad writer?
You and Parker did it. He did it with Dean.
Lamaya, listen, we understand.
I mean, an artificial penis.
Lamaya, listen here. We understand that this is something that you want to see. We understand that this is something that you fucking really want to see. Evan, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. But here's my thing, right? We know that you're the one that we know you're the one that wrote the Wattpad stories. You're the one that wrote the Wattpad stories. You sit on your notes app at 3 fucking a.m. right?
What the fuck is Wattpad?
Doing some
That's that white people
crazy
shit.
shit writing these stories.
That's that white people shit. I don't know what the fuck a Wattpad is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and give you like a representation of like what the vibes I'm
Pound
getting.
Town with Parker.
VT, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs.
And then you gonna pound Baby Bop from the back. And it's gonna be a fucking orgy.
Okay, here's your thing, Lamaya. This is what you do.
Oh my
okay,
God.
so this is you in your room at 3 a.m. and Parker. I want them to pound. I'm gonna open up my notes app and write 5 fucking paragraphs in the next 10.5 minutes about these sexually lucrative actions that I conceive of in my own mind, and then I'm gonna post them on Wattpad. Like literally, all the motherfuckers that come up here and try to use that as an insult or like assume that we're GAY, it's so fucking embarrassing because that just tells me that that's what you want to happen. Milani, I appreciate you for the $10 on Venmo. Thank you so much for the love, Milani. Let's get a W, Milani, in that chat.
And then Parker's gonna watch, and y'all gonna have an orgy.
Oh, dude, you are seriously a Wattpad watcher.
I had this fantasy for years.
We're gonna go to move on to our next guest here. That was really like strange. Let's go and see what Hunter has to say. By the way, guys, let's get some FYP spammed in the chat. We need to get the stream out there a little bit more. And also, double tap on that phone screen. Darkness, thank you for the superpower. What's up, Hunter? How old are you?
Yo, what's up? I'm 20. I just don't want to take too much of your time. I think lesbians should be together. I mean, love who you love, but
W Hunter, moving on to our next guest. Also, for everyone in here, y'all, make sure that you hit that follow button and start double tapping and spamming FYP. Let's try to get out there. Then additionally, if you'd like to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in that bio, y'all. What's up, Char? How old are you? Char automatically left. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest. Let's going to get that just some kid up in here. A little bit of a rough day today. It's a little bit slower. All right, we're going to go to move on to NK Wetter. Let's go ahead and see what our next guest has to say. What's up? How old are you?
30.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I do not. I just wanted to know if there's more women that...
All right, guys, if we're in those guest requests, make sure that we do think it's wrong. Carly, thank you so much for the $20 on Venmo. Carly says, slay them Trumpy hoes. Crazy shit. But thank you so much for the love, Carly. Let's get a W, Carly, in that chat. What's up, Bradley? How old are you?
Yeah, I'm very fine. And you? Okay, so my argument is this. I'm 19.
Okay, awesome. So you think that being a lesbian is wrong? Why so?
Yeah, I think it's wrong. And in other ways, I think it's a debate. In a way that being a lesbian, I say that it's a disability. Now, listen to me before you make your noise. Okay. For a person to be a true lesbian, and I mean a true lesbian, it means that the testosterone level in her body is higher than the estrogen level on her body. That thing as a whole is an abnormality, but it's an accepted abnormality.
Oh, God.
So having a higher testosterone and a lower estrogen as a woman makes you a lesbian. You feel for women. So that's why we have lesbians in this world.
I don't think that lesbians have to have higher levels of testosterone than estrogen.
Yeah, those are the fake lesbians.
I will
those
bet
are the
you,
fake lesbians.
How much money do you want to bet?
$5,000.
Okay, let's put $5,000 on it right now. I will give you $5,000 if you could give me a study that would demonstrate that in order to be a lesbian, you have to have higher levels of testosterone than estrogen. If you can give me a study, I will give you $5,000. If you can't give me a study, you need to give me $5,000.
Okay, what period are you giving me to find out that? Or are you talking about things for now?
Oh, we're talking about right now.
Bruh. I don't have time, bruh.
Oh, you don't have
This
time?
is simple
Okay,
thing.
word. I'll just win the debate with this then. We can look at the Netherlands Institute of Brain Research, the Center for Neurodoctrine Studies at the University of Pittsburgh, Massachusetts, and the Center for Neurochronology, UCLA. So what these institutions of medicine, biology, and neurobiology have pointed out is that there are biological predispositions for being a lesbian, but none of them concern like hormonal levels such as testosterone in comparison to estrogen. We're going to be particularly looking at traits of like our neuroanatomy, such as the size of the hypothalamus, varying traits of the AI, NEH3 subsection of the size of the anterior commissure, which is the nerve lining between the hemispheres of the brains, traits of the AI, NEH3 subsection of the hypothalamus, and associations on the genetic code such as the XQ23 chromosome. There's not a single institution of medicine and science that would report that being lesbian is caused by an imbalance of testosterone in comparison to estrogen. The institutions that would say this is false would include the World Health Organization, the American Psychiatric Association, the American Medical Society, the Endocrine Society, the British Psychological Society, the Royal College of Psychiatrics, the Canadian Psychological Association, the Australian Psychological Society, the European Society for Sexual Medicine, the American Academy of Pediatrics, the American Academy of Family Physicians, the American Counseling Association,
Bro, nothing you're
and the
saying
American
makes
Public Health
sense.
Association.
Nothing you're saying makes sense, and the fact that you're prepared and you're bringing that useless information, bro. Let me tell you something.
So Bradley, that is not useless information at all. I named institutions of medicine and biology that have reported the exact biological predispositions for being a lesbian, which do not include imbalances between testosterone and estrogen. And then I named you 17 other institutions of medicine and science that specifically report that it is not caused by an imbalance of testosterone and estrogen. And then the cherry on top is you can't give me absolutely any evidence that it is caused by imbalance of testosterone and estrogen. We made a bet. You said you want to bet $5,000 that I'm wrong and you're right. I have proven you wrong. Where are my $5,000? Are you willing to legitimately pay?
Make it 10. Make it 10. Make it 10. $5,000.
Okay, $10,000. Are you willing to pay up now? I proved you wrong.
Brother, you have prepared for this thing, for this whole platform of why is being lesbian wrong. Okay.
Wait, pay the fuck up. Pay up. I
say that
I proved you wrong.
You did not prove me wrong. Not even a single proof or evidence.
You are so delusional. I gave you
institutions.
You are so delusional. I gave you 3 institutions of medicine and science that tell us what makes people lesbian, which do not include imbalances between testosterone and estrogen. And then I named 17 institutions of medicine and science that particularly denote that it is not caused by an imbalance of testosterone and estrogen. I proved you wrong. Give me my $10,000.
Just have that
you owe me
information
$10,000
because you have prepared for this thing.
Yes, I prepared to prove you wrong, and now you owe me $10,000. Pay up.
Am I
Let's get a
prepared
pay
for
up in
this
the
2
chat.
minutes to end this life and tell you that? Let me tell you something. I said that being lesbian is because you have a higher testosterone. But
And
besides that, there are other people who can just say they are lesbians even though they are not lesbians.
Bradley, I have a trip out to
another man. Does that make me a GAY?
Bradley, I have a trip out to Las Vegas tomorrow that I need paid for. You bet me $10,000 that you were right and I was wrong and I proved you wrong. Now you have to pay up. But I'm willing to extend you one last branch of courtesy. You can go on pause and go on Google while you are still on live on the TikTok app. Go do that now and find a source that says being lesbian is caused by imbalance of testosterone and estrogen. Go on pause right now and find that source, and then when you can't find that source, then I'm gonna hold you to the fucking metal and you must pay up. Unmute your mic, Bradley.
Message me.
No. We'll do it right now. No. We'll do it right now.
No, I'm a multi-millionaire, but I'll tell you something.
No, Bradley, stop. Listen to me. Listen to my words, Bradley. Go on pause and find the study right now.
How can I find a study in like a few minutes? Bruh, I'm gonna need like an hour.
Google's a thing.
Did you do biology? Did you do biology, life sciences?
Yes, I did.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Petra, thank you so much for the Petra, thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love, Petra. Petra says to kick this broke bum. Bro, that's crazy. Yo, Petra just said you can't pay up. Petra just called you broke. Chat, let's get a W pay up in the comment section. Bradley cannot pay. Bradley cannot pay. Bradley cannot pay. They're not going to pay up, chat. They're not going to pay up.
$10,000 is nothing to me, brother.
Oh, wait,
it's nothing.
Petra just paid $10.
I've spent $15,000 today. What can you say? 50K today on a freaking watch.
Okay, so
$10,000.
My Venmo,
I
my
eat
PayPal,
that on
and
my
bio.
table.
So why can't
I
you
eat
send me
that
the money?
on my table.
Why can't you send me
I
the
can
money?
have
I
that
feel
for
scammed.
dinner
Okay, so
tomorrow.
Why are you not going to
And
send me
this
the
is
money? I proved you wrong.
this is a very biased debate because you keep on turning my mic off and on and off and on and all blah 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 all of that. This is not a fair debate, my brother. You're not.
Chat, should we just kick him? Should I
It's
just
not
take
a
the
fair
L?
debate.
Bradley, are you actually going to pay up or not?
I can pay you $50,000 right now and reverse it just to show you that I have it and I have the power.
Okay, do it.
Send me your
Venmo's in my bio.
PayPal. Send me your PayPal while we're still.
It's literally my
live
PayPal
like
is
this.
my PayPal is literally my bio. DEANWITHRS.
Okay.
He's gonna pay up. He's gonna pay up, chat. He better pay up, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm going massively out of pocket for a massive road trip tomorrow. Like the gas alone is gonna be like $160. Petra, thank you for the $10 on Venmo. Petra says more since this dude is a broke bum. That is crazy, Petra. Thank you so much for the $10 though. W Petra. Yo, let's go, Petra. All right, let's see if he does it. Guys, in the meantime, make sure that he left. No, he's not going to pay up. No, he's not going to pay up. He left, chat. He left, bro. He owes me money. I was going to use that money, right, to fund the drive out to Las Vegas, and he left. Maria, thank you so much for the $5 on PayPal. Maria says you got some mental strength dealing with these fools. So real. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest at this point. No, he left, bro. I'm so sad. Why would he do that to me? Why would he do that to me? What's up? How old are you?
Keep doing what you're doing. You're amazing at it.
Yo, W Fetus! W Fetus, you definitely are way too young to be on live, but W Fetus. All right, real quick, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and close my door. I'll be right back, Jack. Give me 1 minute. Hey, what's going on? How old are you?
I'm 18. I was in here earlier.
Oh, perfect, man. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Now, here, let me spit a theory real quick, all right? So, I feel like that it depends, right? So, like, because, see, I watch a lot of lesbian porn,
Real quick.
right?
Oh, my God. Get off the fucking live.
So,
gross. Patrick, thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love. Let's go, Patrick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, by the way, all the proceeds from the live today are going to be spent towards driving out to Las Vegas tomorrow. It's an expensive-ass drive, bro.
So are we still going or no?
What's up, Steph? How old are you?
It's hella too late.
I have some time.
It closes at 8.
All right, guys. So we're gonna try another. Connor says stop begging for money and get a job. Connor, this is my job. That's quite mean, Connor. Feel free to request up and we could talk about it. What's up, River? How old are you?
Tell McDonald's to bring back the snack wrap.
Okay, he's protesting. All right, chat. We're gonna go ahead and try out another restart. I'm so sorry, y'all. Yeah, no, this is my job. I commend someone to come up here and prove me wrong, right? But we are gonna go ahead and restart real quick. Once again, like this is just like not sending out today. We are just gonna go ahead and hit a little bit of a restart on the live. Everyone, just come right back. I don't know why we're not sending out today, but yeah, I'll see y'all all in 1 minute. What is up, Lily, Iowa, Val, Sky, Chair?
It's 10 years.
What's up, Larry and Toby? Everyone tuning back in, make sure to say what's good in that chat, y'all. So today we did just hit a restart on the stream. So we are going to continue more today with our debates on why is being a lesbian wrong. So if you think that being a lesbian is wrong, make sure to hop in those guest requests. We are just looking for some debates. We've had to restart so many times today because the numbers have been extraordinarily low. But that is typically what happens after we do get bans. And yesterday we got a week ban. It did get appealed, but now the numbers are quite low. So that is quite unfortunate. What is up, Maddie? I appreciate you so much for being here. Alrighty, guys. Luke, thank you so much for the $20 on PayPal. Let's get a W, Luke, in the chat. Thank you so much for the love, brother. Massive W, Luke, in that chat. But yeah, without any further ado, let's go to move on to our first guest. All right, they're playing some music. Okay, we're going to move on to Thomas Crawford. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and give us a minute here. Guys, make sure that we're double tapping away on that phone screen. What's up, Thomas? How old are you?
Hello?
Hey, what's your age?
I'm 19.
I don't believe you for a second. You're 50 and a half, buddy. Get out of here. Get fucked, kid.
Hey.
Moving on to our next guest here. Let's go ahead and see what notifications has to say, y'all. Keep in mind if we are in those guest requests, make sure that we're at least 18 years old to make sure that we do think
W Dean, W Dean. I'm a fetus, but W.
Yo, another W fetus. That's crazy, bro. Yo, the W fetuses are coming out of the woodworks today, baby. Let's go. All right. Moving on. What's up, Carrot? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? All right, Carrot just wants to chill up here on mute. Really strange. We're going to move on to our next guest, Sarah. Let's go into what Sarah has to say. Having some issues, getting some debates going today. What's up, Sarah? How old are you?
I'm 22.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I do.
Okay, so why so?
Because it goes against what the Bible.
Sarah, you want to pause there?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Sarah, I can't hear you when you're on pause. If you can't see me, I can't hear you.
Hello?
Hi, stop going on pause.
I'm not.
If you can't see me, I can't hear you.
All right. Well, it says in 1 Corinthians in the Bible, 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9 through 11, says...
I'd prefer if you didn't read it off. It might get the live flagged, but I guess go for it.
What do you mean?
You know, just never mind. Just read it, Sarah.
All right. It says, do you not know that wrongdoers will not inherit the kingdom of God? Do not be deceived. Fornicators, adulterers, homosexuals, male prostitutes, and sodomites. And
So what translation of the Bible is this?
This is the NIV, I believe. Let me double check.
Yeah, so in the KJV version of the Bible, that word says effeminate, and the original Greek word is called... It used the word Amalekite, which we actually don't know the original meaning of, but like it's taken to mean something along the lines of like soft or like effeminate, and essentially like this does not translate to like homosexuality at all. In fact, this is a translation introduced in the 1960s. So like I don't think that we have any.
It's right here, homosexuals.
Okay, Sarah, did you hear anything that I just described?
I did.
Emily, I appreciate you for the $6.66 on PayPal. So I want you to go ahead and like repeat my explanation in which I used to debunk that verse.
Oh, back in the blah, blah, blah version. It doesn't matter. It says right here in the Bible, which is God's word being spoken.
Sarah, I will go ahead and say it again. The New Testament of the Christian Bible was originally written in Greek. In the original Greek text, it does not say G-A-Y people, okay? It says the word Amalekite.
Just say it, gay. Holy crap.
Bro, Sarah, you can't say that word on my live. You are such a fucking loser, okay, Sarah? You know what? Just for being a little fucking loser, I'm going to go ahead and just shit on you. So in the original Greek translation of the text, it says absolutely nothing about being G-A-Y. It uses the word Amalekite, which we don't have a direct translation of. You're fucking lost, buddy. Additionally here, you can't provide me any legitimate scripture from the Christian text in order to justify the claim that it's wrong to be a lesbian. Because guess what? The Christian God doesn't fucking exist. In order for the Bible to have the divine authority to make and dictate objective moral claims, such as the idea that being G-A-Y is wrong, well, the Christian God would have to exist. So I just simply ask you, can you give me an argument to demonstrate that he does? But even if he were to, I bet you'd cherry pick out parts of your damn Bible all the fucking time. Leviticus 25 says that slavery is okay. Oh, but you want to ignore that. 1 Samuel 15:3 says that genocide and ethnic cleansing of babies is okay. But oh, you want to ignore that. Then additionally, Matthew 7:1 says do not judge. And then Romans 2:1 says that you cannot cast your judgment, and if you do so, you are just to be judged as well. So I think it's absolutely abominable and detestable that you'd come up into my life and use Christianity, which is supposed to be a symbol of peace and a symbol of love, and instead turn it into a weapon of hate to persecute and marginalize the entirety of the LGBTQ+ community. And I wasn't going to pop off. I wasn't going to destroy you, but then you started to be a little fucking loser. You decided to get cocky. You decided to get egotistical, so you got shut the fuck down. So in order for us to go further in this argument, I'm going to first have you accept and adopt Leviticus 25 and 1 Samuel 15:3, where it justifies slavery and justifies ethnic cleansing, and then I'll have you justify the existence of the Christian God in the first place. And she ran, ladies and gentlemen. And she ran. See, that's what fucking happens. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is what fucking happens. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest. That right there is what fucking happens. Y'all, if we're in those guest requests, make sure that we specifically do think that being a lesbian is wrong, and make sure that we don't use any word besides the word lesbian to refer to the community. Joe, I appreciate you so much for the $15 on PayPal. Let's get a W Joe in that chat right now. Thank you so much for the $15 on PayPal. All right, this guest left, so we're going to go to move on to the next one. But seriously, thank you so much, Joe. Let's go ahead and see what our next guest, Nick, what Lacomac has to say. Also, y'all, tomorrow I'm driving out to Las Vegas. It is going to be a long road trip, and I'm going to be spending like $160 on gas. If you want to help support my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in the bio, but of course, don't feel obligated or anything. What's up, Locke? How old are you?
24.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, Locke?
Yes.
Okay, why so?
Because, well, obviously you just saying lesbian, or is it men as well?
No. Just use the word lesbian. You can't say GAY or anything else because it'll get the live flagged and banned.
Yeah, but I mean the GAY as well.
Yeah, sure. So when you use the word lesbian, we could reference women on women and men
I
on
got
men.
you. All right then. Yeah, I do think it is wrong. Yeah.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, obviously the girl previous was referenced in the Bible, which obviously I agree parts on, but obviously you brought the statement up of obviously certain chapters in the Bible obviously state other things, which
Can I just ask you this?
Right.
Can you... Yo! Jordan! Holy shit! Thank you so much for the $160 on Venmo! That's crazy! Thank you so much for the love, Jordan! That's absolutely bonkers! Holy shit! Thank you so much! Let's get a massive W Jordan in that comment section. Holy crap, thank you so much for all the love. W Jordans all day, every day, baby. Holy crap, thank you. W fucking Jordan. Let's go, y'all. Jesus Christ, thank you so much, Jordan. Yeah, we'll just put it this way. So I don't think that the Bible has the authority to make moral claims. Like, I don't think just because it says that being a lesbian is wrong, that this means being a lesbian is wrong. In order for that to be the case, the Christian God would have to exist first. Can you, like, prove to me that the Christian God exists?
No, I can't prove to you. It's about faith. But
Is faith a reliable standard for dictating what's true and false about reality?
No, it's not. But
okay, so then you don't have a reliable standard to conclude that the Bible's accurate in describing to us what's morally right and wrong.
No, of course not. But like I said, nothing in the world.
So then, why would you want to use an unreliable standard of morality to persecute and marginalize a third of our population?
Well, based on the fact is, right, there's several things in the world, right, not saying what's right and wrong, because like we said, right, if you don't believe in the Bible, then other people say the Big Bang, yeah, which is science.
Okay, so first of all, the Big Bang is not antithetical to the Bible. You could be a Christian.
No,
and
but I'm
believe
just
in the Big
saying,
Bang.
though, if people believe, obviously, about God, then that's more down the religion path. But then if people believe science, they believe in the Big Bang. But yet again, the Big Bang states is just a theory.
Okay, once again, the Big Bang is not a theory. A Big Bang is a proven fact, right? Because we can.
But it's a theory, though.
So one second, Locke. So all that the Big Bang is the expansion of the universe. We could currently observe the expansion of the universe through red shifting of galaxies that we know are moving away from us. Then additionally, we could look back in time with these massive telescopes such as the Event Horizon Telescope, and we could see the leftover microwave background frequencies from the rapid expansion period of the Big Bang, okay? But this is not really relevant in our conversation because you could be a Christian and believe in the Big Bang. But more so what I'm getting at here is that you're saying being a lesbian is wrong because the Bible says so, but you have no evidence, no facts, no proof to back the existence. Shut up and let me finish talking. You have no evidence, you have no proof, you have no facts. I don't give a fuck. Eat shit. You have no evidence, you have no proof, you have no facts to substantiate that the Christian God exists. Your only evidence is your faith, but you told me that faith is an unreliable standard to dictate what's true and false, and therefore you're using an inaccurate, unreliable standard to tell us that being a lesbian is wrong. So in other words, you're just persecuting a third of our population, the LGBTQ plus community, with nothing more than your mere prejudice.
Hello?
Hey there.
Yeah, you muted me, bro.
So I could finish talking, yeah.
Oh, I got you. All right, then that's fine. All right. But obviously, I was just using the previous person's theory. Obviously, they said about the Bible. I was just using that as an example, a guideline. But what I'm trying to say is, right, is just on this topic now, right, being gay, yeah, it's not a choice then, no?
Okay, we got to move on to our next guest here. We made it incredibly clear that we cannot say GAY on the live, so let's go ahead and see what our next guest has to say, y'all. By the way, I do apologize for being a bit rude to that last guest. I did let my emotions get the best of me there, so I apologize for that, everyone. I do apologize for that. What's up? How old are you?
29.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Well, it depends who you're talking to. Well, personally,
you.
to me, I don't agree with what they're thinking, and with 84% of the population, they are religious and.
Hey, man, do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Okay. And what year were you born in?
I was born in, what was it, 2019? No, 2019.
That's a fetus. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest here. Let's go and get Aaron Arts up in here. Yeah, I apologize for like cutting my guests off pretty quickly today, chat. And like I was a bit rude to that last one. We got our next guest loading up in here. Everyone just allow us a minute. 2019 is crazy, bro. 2019 was crazy. I mean, it was obviously pretty young.
It is
a little bit nervous.
crazy,
That's all
bro. 2019 was crazy.
All right, Aaron just has an insane echo. Hey, what's up? How old are you? Hello? All right, they automatically left. Guys, for the 2,000 people in here, if you think that being a lesbian is wrong, hop in those guest requests. We're just looking for some debates today. Also, everyone, double tap on that screen and spam those comments. Let's try to get out into the FYP a little bit more. What's up, Jennifer? How old are you? All right, Jennifer's just not here. I apologize, everyone. Just be patient while we try to get some debates going. I understand that this is a little bit annoying, but just kind of bear with us here. Also, if you guys do want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio. But y'all, guess what? I got a Cash App. Finally, but I finally got a Cash App, but I want to test it. So my Cash App is just Dean Debates. DeanDebates. Can someone send like a couple cents to it? I want to see if I could actually receive money on there. Don't send anything big, but if someone could send just a couple cents to test it out. Dean Debates. What's going on, Bella? How old are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you say it again?
How old are you?
Oh, I don't think my age matters, but I have a question for you.
Guys, if we're in those guest requests, we have to be at least 18, right? That is just one of the rules of the lives. We're going to go to move on to our next guest here. Everyone give us a moment. What's up, Mother? How old are you?
I'm 38.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
No, I do not.
Guys, Mother, I appreciate you for coming up. I'm making my rules for the live very clear. If you're in the guest request, you got to be here to debate. You have to think that being a lesbian is wrong. Rose, thank you for the $1 on Cash App. Let's go. I guess it's working. W Rose. What's up, Fancy? How old are you? Kelsey Polk, thank you for the $1 on the Cash App. It is working. All right, they automatically left as well. Yo, Jennifer with the 2 cents on Venmo. Appreciate you for the love. Yeah, okay, too. Thank you for the $2 on Cash App. That Cash App is working, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Chaz? How old are you? Shelby, thank you for the $1 on Cash App. What's up? How old are you?
I'm 22 years old, you know. 22
Awesome.
years old.
Angela, thank you for the $5 on Cash App. Jonathan, thank you for the $1 on Cash App. It's working. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Okay, why so? Also, Leela, thank you for the $1 on Cash App. Also, Annie, thank you for the $5 on Cash App. Let's go, y'all. First of all, make sure that you only use the word lesbian to refer to the community. Rico, thank you for the $2 on Cash App.
I may have a language barrier because my English is not my first language, but I'm going to try my best. I just want to start with like how.
Really, thank you for the $1 on Cash App.
How do you think being lesbian is right? Like, does it make common sense?
Okay, well, first of all, I don't think that like being a lesbian is morally right. I don't think that our sexual orientations are concerned by morality at all. It's not right, it's not wrong, it just is. And then also, if you're saying that it's just not commonsensical to find it to not be wrong, well, that's just a description of your prejudice. 100 years ago, people would say that it's not commonsensical to value white and black people the same. Brennan, thank you for the $1 on Cash App.
So you are arguing with me that being lesbian is it doesn't make sense, but it's okay to be lesbian. Is that what you're saying?
Jordan, thank you for the $1.69 on Cash App. No, I'm saying that being a lesbian is not wrong because there's no reason to demonstrate that it is. And that's where you come in.
Okay.
Can you please demonstrate to me why being a lesbian is wrong?
Okay. Well, what will happen if everybody was a lesbian in this world?
They'd probably all stick their hands up in their air and they'd say, we're all lesbian.
No, bro.
Can you let me finish?
Yeah, okay, finish. Let's go.
They'd all stick their hands up in the air and they'd be like, we're all lesbian. We can't reproduce. We can't have kids. We're all going to die. That's what would I. So, and does that make it wrong?
Yeah, bro, it does make it wrong.
Okay, I have a
the rule
question.
shouldn't- Yeah, of course.
Katie, thank you for the $1.66 on Venmo. Do you think that infertility is morally wrong?
Infertility. Can you please explain what infertility means?
Just a natural lack of a natural lack of a natural lack of the ability to reproduce with like a partner.
I don't think that's wrong. That's completely normal. But that's
yeah, what would
why we
happen if
have-
everyone alive was infertile?
It doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. You are literally just finding up hypotheses that's gonna make your statements proves right, and that's completely wrong. That doesn't even make sense.
All right, fuck out of here.
You can't say that, bro. You can't say that.
Morgan, thank you so much for the future. I appreciate you for the love. Bro, this man says, what would happen if everyone was lesbian? And I was like, everyone will die. We're all lesbian. And then, like, I was like, what would happen if everyone's infertile? Like, we're going to die. We're all infertile. He doesn't think that infertility is wrong, but he does think that being a lesbian is wrong. Dude. And he's like, crazy hypothetical. Dude, be so fucking for real, okay? All right, just want to put it that. It's actually more probable that everyone alive would be infertile. I'm just saying. Also, all right, guys. So, you know what? We're actually going to raid Parker and do a co-host. How do y'all feel about that? Y'all feeling good? Y'all want to do that shit? Yo, let's do a poll in the chat. Let's do a poll in the chat. We'll go ahead and get like one more guest up here for a debate. But we are dude, this live is gonna get taken down, y'all. We already got a flag. Here. So we're gonna go to do a quick poll. Let's do a smiley face for yeah, co-host with Parker, a sad face for no. Let's just say here. We're gonna go to move on to our next guest. Let's go ahead and see what Adam has to say. Hey, what's up, Adam? How old are you?
Hello, hello.
Hey,
Can
what's up,
you
man?
hear me?
Yeah, sure can. How old are you, man?
What you say?
How old are you?
Hold up, let me just fix.
All right, we're just gonna go ahead and raid Parker, y'all. Could someone comment Parker's ad in the chat? We're just gonna go ahead and raid him and do a little bit of a co-host. Yo, someone comment at Parker get a job in that chat, y'all. Someone comment at Parker get a job in that chat. Let's see here. Everyone just give us a moment. Everyone just give us a moment. Awesome. So everyone watching the live, I want you all to go over to at Parker Get a Job on TikTok. There's a hell of a lot of people spamming it in the chat right now, right? So we're going to go ahead and hit a little bit of a co-host with him. We're going to have a lot of fun over there. Wait, actually, no, it's at Parker Needs a Job. Thank you, Caro. So don't go over to at Parker Get a Job. At Parker Needs a Job. So everyone watching the live, head over to at Parker Needs a Job on TikTok and spam his chat with Dean Raid. We're going to go over there right now and co-host with him. So just look up at Parker Needs a Job on TikTok. I will be over there momentarily and we are going to co-host with him. I will see each and every single one of y'all beautiful faces there, but make sure to spam his chat with Dean Raid and we're going to have a lot of fun co-hosting with him. So yeah, guys, I will see you all there momentarily at Parker Needs a Job on TikTok. Love you all and see y'all there. Bye, y'all.